Mia's fingers danced across the holographic interface, her eyes fixed on the swirling vortex of data before her. The quantum nexus hummed softly in the background, its crystalline structure pulsing with an otherworldly light. She had spent the last 5 years of her life on this remote outpost, studying the peculiar phenomena that occurred at the edge of known space. "Any luck deciphering the signal?" Charlotte's voice crackled through the comlink, tinged with a mixture of hope and fatigue. Mia sighed, pushing a stray lock of her iridescent hair behind her ear. "Nothing yet. The quantum fluctuations are becoming more erratic. I think we might be on the verge of a breakthrough, but..." She trailed off, her attention caught by a sudden spike in the data stream. Charlotte's holographic form materialized beside her, concern etched on her features. "But what? Mia, talk to me." "Look at this," Mia said, gesturing to the pulsating patterns on the screen. "It's almost as if the signal is trying to communicate." Charlotte leaned in, her ethereal form passing through the holographic display. "That's impossible. We're light years from any known civilization." As if in response to Charlotte's skepticism, the quantum nexus flared to life, bathing the room in a blinding azure glow. The two women shielded their eyes, their hearts racing in unison. When the light faded, they found themselves face to face with a figure that defied explanation. It was humanoid in shape, but its body seemed to be composed of pure energy, shifting and swirling like a living nebula. "Greetings, children of the stars." The being's voice resonated in their minds, a symphony of harmonics that sent shivers down their spines. "I am Amelia, emissary of the Quantum Collective." Mia and Charlotte exchanged glances, their scientific training warring with the impossible reality before them. Mia was the first to find her voice. "How is this possible? Our sensors didn't detect any form of transportation or..." Amelia's form rippled with what might have been amusement. "Your technology, advanced as it may seem to you, is but a child's toy compared to the mastery of quantum mechanics we have achieved. We exist in all states simultaneously, transcending the barriers of space and time." Charlotte's analytical mind kicked into overdrive. "Are you saying you've achieved true quantum entanglement on a macroscopic scale? That's revolutionary." "It is merely the beginning," Amelia replied. "We have come to offer you a choice. Your species stands at a crossroads. The knowledge we possess could elevate humanity to heights beyond your wildest dreams, or it could lead to your ultimate destruction." Mia felt a chill run down her spine. "Why us? Why here at the edge of known space?" Amelia's form shifted, coalescing into a more defined shape that bore an uncanny resemblance to Mia herself. "Because you, Mia, and you, Charlotte, are the key. Your minds, your bond, your very essence is entangled in ways you cannot yet comprehend." Before either woman could respond, alarms blared throughout the station. Charlotte rushed to a nearby console, her fingers flying over the controls. "We've got company. 3 unidentified vessels just dropped out of FTL. They're on an intercept course." Mia's heart raced. "Pirates? Out here?" Amelia's form flickered. "Not pirates. They are the Void Hunters, those who seek to prevent the ascension of new species into the Quantum Collective. We must act quickly." The station shuddered as the first volley of weapons fire impacted the shields. Mia gripped the edge of her console, her mind reeling from the rapid turn of events. "What do we do?" Amelia extended a hand formed of swirling stardust. "Come with me, both of you. I can take you to safety, to a place where you can learn and grow, but you must decide now." Charlotte looked at Mia, her eyes wide with a mixture of fear and excitement. "Mia, I think we should go. This is everything we've ever dreamed of, isn't it? The chance to unlock the secrets of the universe." Mia hesitated, her gaze darting between Charlotte, Amelia, and the chaos unfolding on the monitors. The station rocked again, more violently this time. Warning lights flashed, indicating multiple hull breaches. "Okay," Mia said, her voice barely above a whisper. "Okay, let's do it." As soon as the words left her lips, Amelia enveloped them in a cocoon of shimmering energy. Mia felt a sensation of weightlessness, of expansion beyond the confines of her physical form. The last thing she saw before her vision whited out was the quantum nexus imploding, taking the attacking ships with it in a dazzling display of light and energy. When Mia's senses returned, she found herself in a vast chamber that seemed to defy the laws of physics. The walls, if they could be called that, pulsed with living light, and the floor beneath her feet felt both solid and insubstantial at the same time. Charlotte materialized beside her, looking just as disoriented. "Mia, are you okay? Where are we?" Before Mia could respond, a familiar voice echoed around them. "Welcome to the Nexus Prime, the heart of the quantum collective." Amelia appeared before them, her form now a swirling vortex of colors and patterns that hurt to look at directly. "This is incredible," Charlotte breathed, her scientific curiosity overriding her fear. "The energy readings here must be off the charts. How is this structure maintained?" Amelia's form rippled in what might have been amusement. "Your instruments would be useless here, Charlotte. The Nexus Prime exists in a state of quantum superposition, simultaneously present in all possible realities." Mia's head spun as she tried to grasp the implications. "But why bring us here? What do you want from us?" "It is not what we want from you, but what you can become," Amelia replied. "You two are unique among your species. Your minds are naturally attuned to the quantum fabric of reality. With proper training, you could become bridges between your world and ours." Charlotte's eyes widened. "You mean we could learn to manipulate reality like you do?" "In time, yes," Amelia confirmed. "But the path is not an easy one. It requires sacrifice, dedication, and a willingness to let go of everything you thought you knew about the universe." Mia felt a surge of determination. "We've dedicated our lives to unraveling the mysteries of the cosmos. Whatever it takes, we're ready." Amelia's form coalesced into a more humanoid shape, her eyes glowing with an inner light. "Very well. Let your training begin." What followed was a period of intense learning and transformation. Mia and Charlotte found themselves immersed in knowledge that stretched the limits of their comprehension. They learned to perceive the quantum threads that connected all things, to manipulate probability itself, and to exist in multiple states simultaneously. As their training progressed, Mia noticed a change in her relationship with Charlotte. The bond between them, always strong, grew into something transcendent. They could communicate without words, sharing thoughts and emotions across vast distances. One day, as they practiced projecting their consciousness across dimensions, Mia felt a sudden surge of emotion from Charlotte. Love, deep and profound, mixed with a hint of fear and uncertainty. Mia opened her eyes, finding Charlotte staring at her with an intensity that took her breath away. "Charlotte, what's wrong?" Charlotte reached out, her hand shimmering with quantum energy. As their fingers intertwined, Mia gasped at the rush of sensations. It was as if every possible version of themselves across infinite realities were connecting at once. "Mia, I think I'm in love with you," Charlotte whispered, her voice echoing across dimensions. "Not just here and now, but in every reality, every possible version of us." Mia felt her heart soar, realizing that her own feelings mirrored Charlotte's. "I love you too," she said, pulling Charlotte close. As their lips met, the very fabric of reality seemed to shudder around them. Amelia's voice resonated in their minds, tinged with what might have been pride. "You begin to understand. Love, in its purest form, is the ultimate expression of quantum entanglement. It transcends time, space, and the boundaries of individual consciousness." As Mia and Charlotte deepened their connection, both to each other and to the quantum realm, they began to glimpse the true nature of the quantum collective. It was not just a civilization or a group of advanced beings, but a vast, interconnected consciousness that spanned the multiverse. Their training intensified, pushing them to the limits of their newfound abilities. They learned to fold space-time, to peer into possible futures, and to manipulate the very building blocks of reality. Through it all, their love for each other grew, becoming an anchor in the sea of infinite possibilities. One day, as they stood hand in hand before a swirling quantum vortex, Amelia appeared before them. "You have progressed faster than any initiates in our history," she said, her form shimmering with approval. "But now you face your greatest challenge." Mia felt a flicker of apprehension. "What do you mean?" Amelia's form expanded, encompassing the entire chamber. The void hunters who attacked your station were but a small fraction of a greater threat. There exists a force that seeks to unravel the quantum fabric of reality itself, to reduce all of existence to a single, unchanging state. Charlotte's grip on Mia's hand tightened. How is that possible? Wouldn't that violate the fundamental laws of quantum mechanics? Indeed it would, Amelia confirmed. And that is precisely why it must be stopped. This force, which we call the entropy cascade, has already consumed entire galaxies. It is drawn to concentrations of quantum energy, which is why it targeted your research station. Mia's mind raced with the implications. And now it's coming here, isn't it? To the heart of the quantum collective. Amelia's form pulsed with grim determination. Yes, we have foreseen multiple futures, and in many of them, the entropy cascade succeeds in breaching our defenses. But in the futures where we triumph, you two play a pivotal role. Charlotte looked at Mia, her eyes shining with a mixture of fear and resolve. Whatever it takes, we'll do it. We can't let everything we've learned, everything we've become, be destroyed. Amelia's form coalesced into a shimmering portal. Then it is time. Step through, and you will face the greatest challenge of your existence. Remember your training, trust in each other, and know that the fate of all realities rests in your hands. Mia and Charlotte shared one last look, their love and determination flowing between them like a tangible force. Hand in hand, they stepped through the portal and into the unknown. They emerged into a maelstrom of chaos. The very fabric of space-time writhed around them, reality itself seeming to fray at the edges. In the distance, they could see a vast, dark mass approaching. The entropy cascade, a void that consumed light, matter, and possibility itself. Remember what Amelia taught us, Charlotte said, her voice steady despite the fear Mia could feel pulsing through their connection. We need to create a quantum resonance field to contain and redirect the cascade. Mia nodded, closing her eyes and reaching out with her senses. She could feel the quantum threads that connected all things, could see the intricate dance of probabilities that made up the multiverse. Beside her, Charlotte did the same, their energies intertwining and amplifying each other. As the entropy cascade drew nearer, Mia and Charlotte began to weave a complex lattice of quantum energy. It was like nothing they had ever attempted before, a fusion of their individual abilities and the deep, transcendent love they shared. The strain was immense. Mia felt as if her very essence was being stretched to the breaking point. Through her connection with Charlotte, she could feel her partner's pain and exhaustion as well. But they pressed on, their determination fueled by the knowledge of what was at stake. As the entropy cascade made contact with their quantum lattice, there was a moment of absolute stillness. Then, with a sound that defied description, reality itself seemed to flex and bend. Mia and Charlotte poured every ounce of their being into maintaining the integrity of their creation. For what felt like an eternity, they stood at the eye of the storm, two small figures holding back the tide of oblivion. And then, slowly at first but with gathering momentum, the entropy cascade began to recede. The quantum lattice they had created was not just containing it, but unraveling its very nature, returning the consumed energy and matter back into the cycle of creation. As the last tendrils of the cascade dissipated, Mia and Charlotte collapsed into each other's arms, exhausted but triumphant. Around them, the fabric of reality began to stabilize, the multiverse singing with renewed vitality. Amelia appeared before them, her form radiant with joy and pride. "You have done it," she said, her voice resonating across dimensions. "The entropy cascade has been defeated, and the multiverse is safe. Your actions here today will echo across all realities for eternity." Mia looked at Charlotte, seeing her own love and wonder reflected in her partner's eyes. "What happens now?" she asked, her voice hoarse with exhaustion. Amelia's form expanded, encompassing them in a warm glow. "Now, you have a choice. You can return to your own reality, to use your knowledge and abilities to guide your species towards a greater understanding of the cosmos. Or you can join us fully, becoming part of the quantum collective and helping to shepherd the development of countless civilizations across the multiverse." Charlotte squeezed Mia's hand. "Whatever we choose, we do it together, right?" Mia nodded, her heart swelling with love. Always. As they stood there, on the brink of a decision that would shape not just their lives, but the fate of realities beyond counting, Mia and Charlotte knew one thing with absolute certainty. Their love, born in the quiet moments of scientific discovery and tempered in the crucible of multiversal conflict, was a force as fundamental and eternal as the quantum fabric of reality itself. Whatever path they chose, whatever challenges lay ahead, they would face them together, their hearts and minds entangled across the infinite expanse of existence.